If you've been trying to make money on Upwork and it just hasn't clicked, you are not alone. Most people are approaching Upwork all wrong. They see it as just another gig platform when in reality, it is an endless supply of new leads for your business. Imagine turning Upwork into a machine that not only brings in income, but also opens the door to monthly recurring high-paying clients. This is something I've been able to show total beginners with minimal experience, as you can see right here on my screen, and they've been able to see amazing results with this exact strategy. And if you're currently feeling overworked, struggling to make ends meet, and feeling like every new side hustle that you try just leads to a dead end, then I want to show you the new way to make money with Upwork. And the best part for you is I have nothing to sell you. Seriously, guys, I have no paid courses. That is not how I make my money. So if you just smash the like button and drop a comment down below, I'll give you the private link that will unlock my step-by-step course 100% for free, plus the templates, scripts, everything to help you get started with this exact business model. This could be the breakthrough that you've been looking for. And the best part is you don't need any crazy tech skills or money to get started with this. So now that you've smashed the like button, dropped a comment down below to get my free step-by-step course, plus the templates and scripts, let me just pull up my computer so I can show you guys exactly how to make this work step by step. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to upwork.com. And for those of you guys who are unfamiliar with upwork.com, it is a profile to go and find people to help you fulfill jobs. Or if you are a freelancer, like I'm going to be showing you guys how to do, you can go through and find posted jobs of people already looking to hire someone and they're wanting to pay you to perform certain tasks. And I'm going to show you the exact tasks that I would search for so that you can fulfill this job. And even if you have no prior experience, I'm going to show you guys how simple it is to go through and fulfill some of these jobs. And not only how to get paid one time, but get paid on a monthly ongoing basis. So most people look at Upwork is just a one-time gig platform, that is not how we want to view this. We want to go through and find new deals coming in that will be able to pay us every single month. So the cool thing about Upwork is it's 100% free to go through and create our profile. So once we've gone through and we've signed up for a free account, we are going to put in a little search. And instead of searching for talent, so that talent would be a business owner looking for someone to hire, we are going to go through and search for jobs. People that have posted jobs that we can go through and help them with that they're willing to pay us for. And real quick, if you're thinking, well, why would they pay me if I don't know how to go through and perform this task, if they don't know how to perform this task? Well, one, I'm going to show you guys a very simple task that takes about 5 minutes to learn. And if you think, well, if it only takes 5 minutes to learn, why wouldn't they just go through and learn it and do it themselves? Most small business owners don't have the time to do a lot of these simple tasks. And so they would rather hire somebody else to not only learn it, but also do it for them so they can just take it off of their plate, because usually they're managing a bunch of different things with their business. So what we're going to type in right here is just Google My Business. And just to show you guys what Google My Business is, just for reference, if we come over here to Google, and let's say we are somebody looking for a small local business owner in our area, we might put in massage therapist, and we'll say Dallas, Texas, something like that, right? And so these are the Google My Business listings that pop up. And so what business owners want to do is they want to have a Google My Business profile, and a Google My Business profile that is set up the right way so they can go through and get more 5-star reviews. Because when their profile is set up the right way, they're more likely to show up at the top of the search engines when somebody is looking for the specific keyword or for specific business in their specific area. So for example, massage therapist Dallas, Texas, if we were to show up as this first result, this result right here, this business is going to get a lot more people coming in through the door than even the third business down here. And then if we even click on more businesses, there's going to be a whole lot of other locations. However, the first business is always going to get the most amount of exposure. And so that's what we want to do, is help all of these small business owners with their Google My Business profile so they can rank higher, so they get more exposure and more business and help them make ultimately more money. So that is kind of the idea of this Google My Business listing right here. So what we're going to do, come back here, and we're going to see what people are willing to pay to help them with their Google My Business profile. And you can see this one right here literally was just posted yesterday, and they're willing to pay up to $400 for help with their Google My Business profile. And there's going to be a bunch of other ones down here that we can go through and click on. But for this example, we just click on this right here, and we can come over here. Once we've signed up, we apply for this job so we can help them get their Google My Business profile all set up. But then this is where most people stop. And this is one of the biggest mistakes that most people make, because a lot of people only think of just one-time payments and going and getting that first $400 initial payment. And that is where you're going to consistently be on the hamster wheel and in the rat race of life. And I don't want that for you. I want you to feel like you have time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, and be able to do the things that you love. And the way that we do that is by setting up an additional simple service that allows you to create monthly recurring income. Where at the beginning of every single month, as soon as the first of the month hits, you're not having to start over from zero and go find the next $400 one-time job opportunity just to put food on your table. But you've taken this one-time $400 job opportunity and turned it into an opportunity that can pay you $100, $200, even $300 per month. And then just think about this. If you got 10 business owners paying you $100 per month, that's $1,000 of monthly recurring income, where at the beginning of every single month, you're not starting at zero. Your baseline is now at $1,000 per month. Or if you're charging $300 per month, 10 business owners, that's $3,000 per month. And you can see how as you continually do this, it starts to compound this monthly recurring income to help you grow a legit, solidified, real business that brings you peace of mind. It brings you that time freedom, that location freedom, and it helps you out financially so you can spend your time with the people that you love and care about. All right, enough talking. Let me show you guys a simple service that you can go through and set up as you're going through and doing this and charge an additional $100, $200, even $300 per month on a monthly ongoing basis. And the small business owner will happily pay you that because it's bringing amazing results for their business. Now, before we dive into that though, if you're looking at this and like, well, Jason, I don't know how to set up a Google business profile. Where do I even start with that? No worries. Like I said, if you just smash the like button and drop a comment down below, I'll hook you up with that private link to unlock my free course, the template scripts, to show you how to do this 100% for free. And like I said, it's totally beginner friendly. You don't need any crazy tech skills, or you don't need any marketing experience to go through and make that happen. So once you've gone through that course, seeing how easy it is to go through and set this up, what we're going to do next is we're going to leverage simple automation software to help out this small business owner with an additional service of something that they didn't even think of, but they all need. And the cool thing is this service literally takes 5 minutes to set up, and it will continue to work on a monthly ongoing basis without any additional fulfillment on your end. Okay, so what we do is we come into this simple software, this Google My Business profile right here. They're just going to click connect, and they're going to sign in. They're going to put their email and their password, and their Google My Business listing is going to automatically connect to the software. Very easy, right? And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come down here to settings, and we are going to set up something called auto missed call text back. Now, before I show you how easy it is to go through and set this up, I want to show you why this is actually valuable to these businesses. So if we come back here to these Google My Business profiles, you will see that these businesses, they're going to have their phone number listed. So for example, this phone number right here, this phone number right here. So if you're looking for a massage in the Dallas, Texas area, you're probably going to go through and give them a call or go to their website, something like that. However, statistics show that 62% of incoming calls to these small businesses go unanswered. So what happens if you call a massage therapist, they don't answer the phone, and you're thinking, I just need a massage. I don't have any loyalty to any one of these businesses. And so what you're going to do is you're going to then go call the next massage therapist, and then the next one, and then the next one, until you get someone to pick up the phone and schedule an appointment, right? I don't know about you, but that's typically how I function. What we're setting up is something called auto missed call text back. So if this massage therapist or any type of business owner, chiropractor, electrician, plumber, doesn't really matter what it is, if they're busy doing the thing that they do, so giving a massage, and they can't answer their phone, what we do is we set up an automation where if somebody calls in, we miss the phone call, we send an automated text saying, hey, sorry, I missed your call. How can I help you? And so then it saves the deal and they don't go on to call the next person, but then the client can go back and forth and text with that business owner, all right? So the way we set this up is once we have that Google Business Profile connected is we're gonna go over here to settings and we're going to scroll all the way down. I'm just gonna move my head really quick. And we are going to check on, you can see it's already checked on by default. We would just come over here and click enable missed call text back. And so it says, hi, this is, and it throws in the location name. That's kind of the business name by default. And you can customize any of this. It says, I saw that we just missed your call. How can I help? Right? And then you can come over here. You can see we can customize the text. We can write whatever we want. And then we just say save missed call text settings. That's all you have to do. It's a one-time simple setup. We go add this to the Google My Business profile that we just set up for the small business owner. We show them what we set up and we say, hey, we'd love for you to be able to keep this. It's just, there is a little bit of a fee for that, but it's just $100 per month. And we have people selling this one simple service for $100 per month per client. And you can see this setup takes about 5 minutes. And it's something where you get the initial $400, like we showed on Upwork, for setting up their Google Business Profile. Then you have the simple upsell for $100 per month per client for bringing in more clients through the auto missed call text back feature. And so now you're able to create a much more scalable, sustainable business through Upwork. So I hope I gave you some ideas of how to rethink how to use Upwork to make money and not just using it as like a one-time gig platform where you have to consistently go back every single month if you want to make money and put food on the table, but how to turn it into the one-time project and then a monthly recurring income machine that you can build and scale and have a real sustainable business that honestly at the end of the day brings you peace of mind because you know where your next dollars are coming from. And you're not having to go through and freelance and find new work every single month because I don't know about you, but to me, that is very stressful, not knowing where my next payment is coming from. And that is why I have set my business up in a way that it creates monthly recurring income. And the longer you stick with it and the more patient you are, every single month, it just builds upon itself, and that monthly recurring income continues to stack where you can maybe start out at $1,000 per month, and then you keep getting clients, and then $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 per month, and so on. So once again, if you guys have not yet, smash the like button, drop a comment down below. I do want to hook you up with that 100% free course. And like I said, I have no upsells. I have no coaching or mastermind or any high ticket item or anything like that. I just want to give you guys the free course, the templates, the scripts that's worked for me and worked for so many other people, because this is the right way to set up your business that will be able to really help you out long-term and provide that peace of mind. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you're brand new here, consider subscribing. We launch new videos every single week to help you out with your business. So with that said, thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video. A quick shout out to our sponsor, AIMessageBots.com. You can now use AI bot automation to automatically book more appointments for your business. So go to AIMessageBots.com right now to learn more and start your free trial.